Welcome. Hi, I'm Bobby Brantley. I am the creator, the owner of Sacred Bloom Yoga. And please join us. Join us for our isolating slow flow. And join us for our other classes too. They're all beneficial.
How are you doing? Are you feeling better than yesterday?
Yeah, I didn't sleep very good last night because I kept worrying about all the little things.
Yeah, I get that. I start worrying about things like at night when there's like nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, and I'd tried to leave the TV off. I kept my phone to the side. I didn't look at Instagram or Facebook, and I just played that tranquil music, which helped. But
Yeah.
well, if you wanna ground, let's start in reverse shavasana, laying on your belly.
I always feel better when we do the grounding stuff.
Yeah.
Class was really good today too. I felt good. Yeah. I tried, my mat got like crooked and I tried not to let it bother me, but like I have to fix it. I was like, maybe this is my test for the day.
Maybe, but it's almost like I can't practice if mine is.
I know.
I'm like, why would I want to torture myself like this?
Yeah, I gave it like 2 Sundays and then I was like, nope. I wanted the music on.
That's cute or funny. I totally relate to that.
I'm like, I can't go to 12 o'clock if my mat's not straight.
Yeah, let's take a giant cleansing breath in and out. Inhale, filling up your sternum, the upper chest. Exhale. Sternum drops, shoulders drop down. And then the low lungs, breathing in there. Sighing out, letting the low lungs drop. And then the low belly, the abdomen, low back. Sighing out, releasing. And now I want you to breathe into all 3 areas, the whole torso filling up with breath. Open mouth, side out, release. Visualizing in your mind's eye your inhale moving down toward your knees. And then as you exhale, we pull anything that's not serving us up and out and side out. Inhale, new, down towards the knees, and the exhale, releasing old thoughts, old patterns. And that next inhale, reaching down into your calves towards your ankles, and gaining space, Yeah, now that next inhale, we've created space. We're going to move down into the toes, visualizing it in your mind's eye. Inhale is bringing in the fresh oxygen, like filling us up with positive things. And our exhale, letting go, excavating out what's not working, what's not serving us. One full body inhale. Let the whole body release towards the floor. And you can move now into more of a natural breath, the natural ebb and flow. And just lay here. Feel your body connected to your mat. Yeah, we're gonna come into Cobra or on your forearms, and then fingers spread really wide, hands press down, forearms press down, shoulders lift. And so we'll link this with breath. We'll come down and then inhale, shoulders lift. Being gentle, exhale, shoulders lower. Keep your forearms connected to the mat, the elbows to inhale, shoulders lift. Exhale, lower. Hip bones press down, thighs press down. Inhale, shoulders lift. Exhale, lower. Tops of your feet press down, hips press, shoulders lift. Exhale, lower. Quads, feet, hips press, shoulders lift. Lower down. We're gonna do two more. Taking your gaze forward as your shoulders lift up. And lower down, bend your knees, send your feet up towards the ceiling, and then rock your legs left to right. Yep. Child's pose. You want any blocks for underneath your sternum or your forehead for extra support? Grab them. mind-body connection through breath. The inhale, visualizing a healing breath. And at any moment, right, the deeper we take the inhale, and we want to start at the chest. And the next inhale, like just doing our best to move the air down towards our feet. And observing if the inhale gets stuck, then pausing and breathing into that area one more time. It's like bringing in the fresh oxygen. You can get fresh out. The fresh oxygen down and low, and viewing it as a healing, a cleansing breath. And the exhale to letting go. Spread your fingers wide. Tops of your feet pressing down. Tabletop, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, head up, tailbone up. And exhale, cat, shoulders pressed up, chin in toward your chest. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Belly dropping and cow, letting it move towards the floor. And then shoulders pressing high, chin in towards your chest. And 3 more rounds of cat cows. And we're gonna linger in cat, stay in. Left ear to your left shoulder, right hip pressing back. Opposite side, right ear over, left hip pressing back. Head to center, tailbone towards the floor. You're gonna walk your hands towards your knees, keeping your chin towards your chest. And then walking your hands up your thighs. You can sit back into hero's pose as you walk yourself up. Let's do a couple of shoulder rolls. Then interlace your fingers, palms press forward, taking your arms up. Right wrist grabbing your right hand grabbing your left wrist. Left hip staying pressed down, reach and tip to the right. And now other side, inhale, length, left hand to your right wrist, right hip roots down, reach to the left. Inhale back up to center. And we're gonna take folded leaf, hands reach for your ankles, tops of your feet down, and then let your head rest towards the floor. Yeah, being with what is. Not trying to fix anything. Let whatever is in front of you come to the surface if it feels safe to, right? And being the experience of your breath, of your feelings, while you ground. And slowly transition into thread the needle, right hand down, right arm down, right ear down. As your gaze goes to the left. The opposite side. Left ear down, gaze to the right, thread the needle. And then be witness to your breath. And back to center. Hands reach out. Tabletop. And downward facing dog. Alternate your knees bending.
Yeah, finding movement, just being in movement. Experiencing a softness in your down dog. And then let's bend in your knees more, sending your shins almost parallel to the floor. Lift your toes up. Spread your toes wide. See your toes. Pinky toe sets down. Move towards your big toe. You're gonna see the toes. Hips lift back up. Heels drop towards the floor. And do that one more time. Bending in your knees, shins parallel to the floor. Lift your toes up. See them. Spread them wide. Set them down from the pinky towards the big toe. Hips lift high. Then let your heels drop towards the floor. One more round of that. Bend in your knees, toes lift. Spread them wide, set them down. Hips high. Hands press down and forward, shots toward your thighs, heels drop. Now walk your hands towards your feet. The whole sole of each foot connect to the floor. Generous bend in your knees, torso resting on your thighs. Big, big bend, yeah. And now letting the crown of your head drop towards the floor. Shake your head yes and no. Wrapping your hands behind your thighs. Chin pulling in towards your chest. Hold it there. Inhale, breathe into your back. Ribs squeeze in, air out. Left ear to your left shoulder, hold. Right ear, right shoulder, hold it, and then breathe still into your back. Head comes to center, let your hands connect to the floor, right in front of your feet. Bend in your knees, flat back, and then you're gonna come up to standing, slowly pressing into the feet. Nice work. Okay, hands reach up overhead. Tip to the right, left hip pressing out, a little crescent moon shape with the body. Back up to center, other side. And back up to center. Soften. Let's take straddle fold. And Catherine, I want you to use your blocks.
Okay.
So probably 3 blocks. So I want one for the head, maybe 4 blocks. I'm gonna grab a couple so we can demo.
So 4 blocks.
More than likely 4, but I don't know. It depends on how. I mean, you did get a practice this morning, so you might only need 3. I want your head resting on some blocks.
Okay.
I needed 2 to get my head. And then I want blocks for your hands or your elbows even, the forearms. Just depends. I mean, it's definitely grounding, right? The focus of grounding. Yeah, so I'm using mine and then these softer ones for my head.
Yeah, just like, I mean, like that. And then if at any moment though you feel like, I think I could get my arms more comfortable, I could get my head more comfortable, make any little shifts that you would need. And because our focus is grounding and being, kind to ourselves, bend in your knees slightly. Yeah, just to take out the locking of the knees. Yeah, I want you to point your left toes out. You're gonna let your right foot, right knee bend. We're gonna come into a runner's lunge. So it's kind of coming out of the pose. Left toes point to 12 o'clock. Right, you're on the ball mount of the right foot, right knee drops. Just walking yourself over to a forward fold, fold over the front thigh. Yeah, yep. We'll end up coming back through center to a straddle fold before we go over to the other side. So that's what's happening. It's passively folding over the left thigh. You can use your blocks for the right hand down, left hand to your left knee, a gentle twist. And now you bring your left hand down to the inside of the left foot. You start to walk back to center straddle fold, second straddle fold. And now the right toes, 12 o'clock, on the ball mount of the left foot, left knee comes to the floor. Passively folding over your front thigh. Right hand to your right knee for a twist, gentle twist. And slowly come out of the twist. Bring your right foot to the inside of your right hand to the inside of your right foot and transition back into straddle fold. And this time though, in your straddle fold, we want to flat back. So you let your hands press into your blocks, head lifts up. Yeah. And then we will use those blocks there to set our right hand onto the block, top of the block, set center. And from here, link through the spine, left shoulder opens up towards the ceiling. Bring your hands back to center, flat back. Left hand pressing down, right shoulder, right arm opening up towards the ceiling. And straddle fold, elbows onto the block's head, onto those blocks at center. Heels connected to your mat, mounds of your feet connected, pressing. And then heels press down and out, away from one another. And engage your inner thighs with that press. Heels down and out, inner thighs engage, hug muscle to bone. Gentle bend in your knees. Now we're gonna lean over towards the left, getting an inner thigh stretch on your right side. So the left knee bends. Yeah, maintain your feet just like they're at. Yep, just like that. Outer edge of your right foot pressing down, arch lifts. Slowly come to center. And other side. Outer edge of your left foot staying pressed down, arch lifts. I like to use my elbows as an assist, the right elbow pressing the right knee out. And slowly come back to center. Really great work. Let's take child's pose. Let's transition to child's pose, however you get there. Adding in any support you might like. Deep breath in. Open mouth, sigh out. And now either reverse Shavasana or traditional Shavasana. Either one works. Just asking yourself, where would I feel most grounded, and take that one. Deep inhale. Open mouth side out. Well, if the mind is wandering, right, use the breath as a tool. And you could say, breathe onto my shoulders, my sternum, to the low lungs, the abdomen, working your way down towards your feet. Just to give your mind something neutral to track with. If that's needed in this moment, add it in.
Thank you.
Point your toes forward. Pull your toes towards you. And then also adding in your hands, just stretching some way through the arms and hands. And roll onto your side, hug your knees in towards your chest.
Yay! Hands start at center. Thumb knuckles up to your forehead.
Namaste.
Namaste. That was a really good shavasana.
Oh, good, good. Maybe all the grounding helped.